I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed it, blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide with it. Better see me now on God, I'm lit.
Hey.
I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and need it again.
Yeah.
But the intent, no, I'm down to win.
I don't know. It may have been. I don't know.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
They go play action here on first down. They complete it to Hill. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Watch 52. 52's the mic. We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. I got it.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Nice play. There to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Sellers. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 22, Dobbs. This is complete to Michael Thomas. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
At the Bengals 21-yard line.
Hey.
Check it back. Check it.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. On 3rd down, Sellers. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. And his kick is indeed good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They're going to put that on the deal. Nobody else.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
52's
Now on 2nd and 16. Brissett in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike 52. Let's go, D.
52, Mike 52. Hey, I'm coming. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sheds off the tackle. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. There on the stop.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 36-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Get that hand on with this shit. You don't want it? No, go ahead. You good?
Got it. 50,
You good?
On 3rd down, it's Grant, and he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
K1 short on the stop. It's a gain of 3. First down, Steelers.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
You didn't take your bath?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They will run with Grant. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
So you want me to play GTA 5 too? Are you back down in the hood? What you saying?
I said you want to.
Yeah, I mean.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Dobbs looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Got mad,
the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive.
He got up late on the board. He had that big ass damn platter, that big ass platter, you know, that just sit on the table when you serve like a whole lot of sandwiches or something. That's what the hell he had. Yeah.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
70-plus yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I don't know what earth he think he's going on. Or what planet? What planet?
On 2nd and 12, Brissett. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
13. Shit, he's trying to eat like that, it is. Who is? You crazy here.
1st down, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game.
Like
I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Boy, say he had come through, but hell, he couldn't see no one
on 2nd down. Brissett. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
From the gun, here's Brissett. He is going to find Hill here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But guess what? You wanted to get the king crab.
Get the what crab?
King crab.
King crab.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0. But the ability to move the ball is evident.
No, that's, heartening, as they say. But it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Yeah.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Nah. You have to get a hold there.
Now Dobbs. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Dobbs to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Grant. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
All that shit expensive. Every last
from the
bit
41.
of
Then the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Good read.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
routes, your
routes,
mama said buy
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good edge scheme going.
So you can buy a pizza today, right?
On 3rd down, it's Grant, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
That was good.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Yes, sir.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Good punt. And what can I do with it?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Good D, boy. Good D. No pressures. No pressure.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st
Hell no,
down.
that ain't by nothing. Shit.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Back near his goal line, Brissett.
Come on, boy. What you going up there?
And he is out up around the 15-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Cincinnati 1st down. A 1st down throw for Brissett.
Pick that.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 2nd down, Brissett again. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
56 is the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
They'll throw again. Brissett gets this one to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Brissett now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
In your face. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch.
Juke into space. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Look out for the run.
Brissett again. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is born. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
It's going to hurt, man.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Coming. No run.
Back two, the mic. Mike back two. Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey, Mike, 52.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, boy.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Ooh, boy.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Let's go.
So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half, as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They go back to Grant.
Get out there.
They find some open field here. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Corey Grant with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
and he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Let's get off the field.
To throw, Brissett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Catch it. 22, jet, cover. 22, jet, cover. Go. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Pulled in at the 24. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Downs. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Grant. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there was...
can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man on me.